Live TikTok siya na.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin. Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter, an unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die? It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Ini banyak plot twist ya di sini kan.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help. That's fine. I'm really not asking for much, so why don't you at least hear me out, okay? I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. Don't worry, just head... That navigator is really... Oh, and take this. So long, friend.
Aventurine just sauntered off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What does she think?
Ini penjahat di antara penjahat.
On the surface, this doesn't look... He doesn't know about... That's quick thinking and very sound law. But you're talking about... Anyway, be careful out there. As for the other question... I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same cult. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities. Sorry, I can't answer that question. But without a doubt, she's the most special. Two victims appearing one after the other, and two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making... If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, it's all happened so quickly. Come this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost. This way. Unfortunately, but follow your heart. Ah, hold on, just... There you go. A small I also pay great attention. Then, what fascinating memory.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
Stream 4.
Soda! Fresh baked meat! My dream is right before my eyes.
checked off the list.
So much has happened.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
It appears the outcome had
You're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice.
choice.
Vatora's fire demon. Even if you...
Ranger, we come from the fire, and are born bathed in burning forms the entire life of a
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I, but my flames are feeble.
Why?
Because on the path emanates you cannot hide your true destruction is intense.
Even if the answer turns out...
What is important is not the answer. Just as even sweet dreams.
All right.
You shall witness the most brilliant and
A bottomless dream. Yes. This blade remains in its scabbard, not out of... I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt. May death be the end guiding you back to the wake. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
Hmm?
my time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but... why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this, so it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So... I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on. I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light, and to burn, to keep on burning, until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation.
It may also be that, after all...
All the while,
Are we
At this point,
Look, I've still...
this time we're playing...
As I see things, plus, as for that aventurine...
He's complex. He appealed convinced still. We also need to keep a certain...
So, you...
Yes.
I get why. Forget about it.
Then, could you please?
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this out.
Aventurine's goal, the existence of death. An attack on the hotel guests? He's definitely going. Aventurine has devoted considerable. I was also. I'm just he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go.
Aventurine said something. He accused that guy. It was a groundless. Maybe Aventurine's. However, I asked. You've met her many times now. That fits the stereotype. They're eccentric.
I really love
the list.
I hope it's not because our. No. Everyone's. What?
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need.
Among our current one thing I'm curious.
How about we split off into two groups?
Worth focus.
Huh?
I will. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is, well...
Welt.
Is there something?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders. That the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your...
The Annihilation...
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole?
Keen intuition. Not even the so you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational...
That shouldn't be necessary. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it.
Still unwilling to
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of... Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions. Is he okay?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much...
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up...
I've been watching her closely for... She just sat in one corner, keeping silent.
Really?
The guest rooms are an aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by... You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12.
Well done, Dubra.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one, this is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in the land of sleep, merely wishing for children of the flame.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along... It's like it's...
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... No.
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an... unforgettable. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you...
Oh, a phone.
A few days ago, under the watchful the formation.
Sigonia 4. This is why very...
Sigonia, land of rock. When you took his...
Mommy! Mommy! It is...
Welcome to...
Oh, heavens.
Just as you guessed.
Of course. To be honest with you, That's why I'm
Then you must have heard about the memory. Besides Robin, there was...
2 murder cases? This murderer is a psych. It's just that they're...
Incredible gambling.
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. Robin is what she calls the mute. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing, but she died.
A complete and utter loss. There were eyewitnesses.
Well, things aren't looking too...
A probability. But if you simply can't control... That man wants...
Who?
Sunday.
Is this a public hearing?
If it were the former.
Fine. Ratio, I'm convinced... Without any further ado, let's set off.
We're here. The Duke...
Fortress?
This mansion nominally...
Hey, Doc. Whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you?
We'll see. When we...
Follow me and I'll bring you to...
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Hey, you two!
I was
Oh,
Excuse me.
the...
Right.
That's because...
It's...
A dead end?
The door is...
I mean...
For security on the previous...
Well, maybe we should do the same.
Solving a problem by brute force doesn't prove your intelligence. The side room. Don't let me repeat myself.
Stand down. That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Spend freely.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion. Watch your head. Unworthy.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Try harder.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Later.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Unworthy.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Destined for oblivion.
I'm gonna hold everyone.
Oh, the bigger the risk.
How familiar.
Watch your head.
I can't do this!
Forget it!
It's on me.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
No trace. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Blade of moonlight.
I'm scared!
Stay
Hedge your bets.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Still waters of oblivion.
Again.
Watch your head.
These are devils! I'll crush them all!
Blade of moonlight.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
How familiar.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Blade fodder.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Fortune follows luck. Just like it always does. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Six nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
But are these nightingales?
They are.
How can nightingales be so huge?
There are no eagles in...
Just as I...
A truly miraculous...
Really?
I was being...
Oh, impressive.
Do you need me to remind you?
Yeah, you're right.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Seek, and you will find. Stream 4. The gleam. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Life is a puzzle in and of itself. Seek, and you will find. 4. A gleam of old blades. Stream 4. A gleam of old blades. Perhaps there's more than one right answer. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Hold on.
Huh?
No.
My friend?
It's a trial. If I'm not wrong, we...
Oh.
Get serious.
Wow. That's an enormous sandpit. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings. Oh, look.
There wasn't a gap before. That man must have done it intentionally.
Well, with your brilliant...
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Found it. This is it.
And the nameplate reads Gulliver's Arch. Well, I'm amazed you can remember something this tiny. You know, this reminds me of a tunnel I once saw that could shrink people who passed through it.
If I were you, I would shut my mouth. It's wise to remain silent when you should.
Oh, this reminds me of one of those building toys. You know, with the blocks. I've never played with them before. I wonder if it's more interesting than stacking chips. Oh, look. The gap is closed. And it fits perfectly. So, what's next? Oh, good heavens. Did I?
Indeed.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge. It's me! Down here! In the sand pit! Oh, actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip me into Sunday's collar, and I'll infiltrate the family just like that. Oh, fine. I was just kidding. Let's find a way to open the door.
Hello! I am an oak Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an oak soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model. Happy to be of service. Generating guide. Please wait patient. Found the nearest check-in spot. Please load model.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it. Oh, capsule machine. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
Stream force.
Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Doc!
There's no need. Finally, a moment of peace.
For the theater of the mediocre. Your answers?
I'm scared.
Stay together.
Stand down. That's half the work.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Still waters of oblivion.
Blade fodder.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Stream forth.
That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Oh, you're back. Just place it here. Thank you. Thanks, Doc. Oh, Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with... All done. Piece of cake. Feeling lucky.
Stream forth.
All of it.
We can't do this.
Forward. Get them.
Stand still. Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Free will, or was destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head.
Don't come in.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Relax. Hedge your bets.
Still waters of oblivion.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Get them.
stand still. Good times. Now time to say bye. Boom.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. Relax. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
All done. Piece of cake.
Stream 4. A gleam of old blades. Stream 4. A gleam of old blades.
And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
It's a pity you...
Yeah. Well,
tell me about...
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by...
Looks like sincerity...
Am I not And I'll help him find...
On what basis do you believe...
Simple.
Do you mean...
That was just an Moreover, I need to... But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. If the chance of winning is just beyond this door...
Ah, the charming audacity.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC Ambassador.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I need to test your character. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes. The doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be, witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious? If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is creeping in around you. There's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more disheartening, she can't sing anymore. Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious because you're out on a limb. But don't worry, I'm on your side.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and...
the box in which the cornerstone is stored.
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator, granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one. For an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on this—
Of course.
But I don't. I'm not the kind that take—
No room for—
Please.
Sure.
You compromised quicker than— The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for? What exactly? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
What have you done?
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain my trust.
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. you, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Perhaps.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine Stone is safe and sound in this box?
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor. Please. Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that, besides the family, no other faction is willing to share such information.
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance. And this golden statue is also known as Topaz, not Adventurine, and it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep, leading to a total loss.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time, and savor the delectable aftertaste of defeat.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Is this what the Harmony represents? But is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent, but I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice within 17 system hours. When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it? Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? Oh, are you injured? I got it back, sister. You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. We can survive without it. But I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won.
Won? What happened exactly? Tell me.
I made a bet with them. The 2 birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won. They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace. But Kakavasha, you are my only family.
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time.
It is important. But not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to... Listen to me and
Okay. But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? And where was Gaiathra Triclops when... Sister, everyone praises me for being... Then how bad were our sins?
Excuse me. I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided also doesn't show any matches.
Just as I...
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? I apologize. The hotel does not have access.
Looks like nothing.
At least we know who... Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie.
Fine?
I'm... Sure enough, no one but that Miss Firefly. She's also in the running for the...
Is there any...
The memo keepers have a bill. The hacker girl from...
The Garden of
The Bravo... what do you know? Help! Help!
Hey!
To
I'll request a... Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run into...
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's fine. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on... Only Aventurine.
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone.
His situation isn't up...
Thank you, Miss Topaz.
Yep. They're tailing it.
Infallible. Ready when you are. 100% break. Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
Your answers? Answer me.
This combat needs up. This is double speed. Time for a buzz. All things in the human creations. Who's next? I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. A quick divination.
Test. 0 points. SAS. Knowledge. The measure of truth and falsehood.
Who's next?
Free. 0 points.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Flesh.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. It came together. Don't mess with me. And bow.
For the fear of the mediocre.
100% break. Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz. I see through you.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. Free.
More enemies. What a headache. It came together. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. No matter. Can I have fun this time? Only a scratch. All things human creations. Time for a buzz. Converge and awaken.
SAS. Knowledge. The measure of truth and falsehood.
No matter. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
0 points. Test. Free.
A quick divination. Together as one. Yin and yang. All things in this world have their human creations. Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Answer me. Free.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You took the bait. What a headache. I see through you.
Test. 0 points.
Show your courage. They can't see me. They can't see me.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
I can't do this.
Forward. Gather.
Relax. Free will, or was it fate?
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Good times, never time to say bye. Boom.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Destined for oblivion. Say bye to breathing.
Give me strength!
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You'll pay for this.
Stand still.
This battle is unavoidable.
Storms on the horizon.
Show your courage.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blade.
I can't do this!
Forward.
Relax. Free will, or was it destined for oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
May as well kill them all. Good times, no time to say bye. Boom.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Still waters of oblivion.
I can do this!
Stand still.
Don't come at me!
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Keren ya.
We've entered the storm. To
Vertical.
guard and defend. Crush them! I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Give me strength!
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Another journey begins.
Relax.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
May as well kill them all. Good times, never time to say bye. Boom.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Infallible. Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
The redemption. Too little. The fight is set. Failed to set you.
A quick divination.
That paradise may be unreached. Savor it for me.
Converge and awaken. All things in this world have human creations. Next, you took the bait. I see through you.
Judgment is here. For your sins.
This combat needs a... This is double speed. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. More enemy. Can I have fun this time?
The redemption.
Failed to set you.
Never forget.
I will dispatch you.
For your sins.
Too little. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Together as one. What a headache. You took the bait.
Your end approaches. Failed to set you.
A quick divination. All things in this world, human creations. No matter. Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. This combat needs a... This is double speed. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Stream 4. Storm's on the horizon.
Show your courage.
Infallible.
Stream 4.
Our fortune is clouded.
Good times. Never left. Time to say bye. Boom.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. All things in this world. Human creations.
Stand still.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters uplifted. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
May as well kill them all.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
I see through you.
Relax.
Still waters uplifted. Stream 4.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Our fortune is...
Stand still.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Come in it.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
May as well kill them all.
Infallible. The enemy situation has changed.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
We've We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Our fortune is clouded.
Relax. Free will, or was it still waters of oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You'll pay for this. All things in human creations! Lend me your strength.
Destined for oblivion. How familiar. Stream forth. Stream forth.
Infallible. Show your courage.
Stream forth.
Our fortune is clouded. Together as one.
Another journey begins in still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! All things in this human creations! Lend me your strength!
Relax. Again.
I see through you.
Say bye to breathing. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
You'll pay for this. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
A quick divination.
Stand still.
This isn't the end. All things in this human creations!
Still waters of oblivion.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Lend me your strength.
Another journey to destiny for oblivion.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
All things in this human creations. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Say bye to breathing.
I see through you. Together as one.
Free will, or was it? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Good times. Now time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Yin and yang.
May as well kill them all.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. You must protect.
Still waters of oblivion. Another blood debt repaid.